Alright, Shalom, Shalom. We're the brothers from the Great Millstone branch of Chicago, or the Chicago branch of Great Millstone. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. And salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And basically, you know, it was on the spirit of both me and the brother
Rapaya.
All right, and it was on both of our spirits to go into the fact that Edom's not going to get out of their judgment. All right, there's not going to be any truce that you Edomites can present to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, to get out of this recompense that's coming upon you, man. All right, your government's failing. All right, your whole image, your whole system is failing. All right, and this is all being done by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, so there's no truce you can make. All right, but the scriptures also says that you're going to seek to please the poor, but that's not going to do anything. You're still going to get this devastating judgment that's upon you, man. You see?
That's right.
Because the Lord remembers all the things that you've done to his people, man. All right, all the atrocities that you've done across the planet. All right, all the treachery you've done is going to be recompensed back to you, man. And that's what's coming. All you Edomites is nothing you can do. You have to face your judgment. All right, you're not going to be able to make no truce with us, man, or with the Lord. Okay. This is Psalms 137:7. It says, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed." So that first scripture, all right, it goes back to the time when they came to Jerusalem, all right, and it also goes back to the time when they helped the Babylonians, all right, sack our temple, all right. You Edomites always had a hand in sacking our temple, man. All right. First, it was during the time of the Babylonians. You helped them. You burned our temple, and then during the time of our Lord in 70 A.D. You know, that's why you have the Ark of Titus in France, and you have one, I believe, here in I think it's in Washington D.C. All right, and that's the Ark of Titus. All right, and Titus and Vespasian were the conquerors, the Edomite conquerors that sacked the temple of Jerusalem, man. All right, so all this violence and all this treachery that you've acquired is gonna be required of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai in these last days, going all the way back to Cain. Okay, it says, verse 8, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us." So the Lord is gonna reward you Edomites exactly how you served us, man. It said you shall get a double portion, roughly paraphrasing, man. All right. So we're waiting for this, and it's beautiful because we see it. All right, this government shutdown. We hope the government never comes back online, man. We hope it's shut down forever, man.
That's right.
You know, because ultimately it's gonna start trickling down and affecting you regular working class people, not just people that work for the government, man. And that's what we're wishing and hoping for, man. All right, and this is all a part of the recompenses of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai upon you Edomites, or you so-called Caucasians, man. All right. It says, verse 9, "Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones." So in the times to come, you're going to get your babies smashed against the stones. Since you fed our babies to alligators, all right, you used our babies as alligator bait, all right, to make your boots, all right, your leather jackets, your leather purses and pouches and sacks, all right, all that shit, man. All this is going to be required of you in the last days, man, and you're seeing it. All right, you're seeing it unfold in front of your eyes. So the men you see on the highways and byways teaching the truth, all right, telling you so-called Caucasians who you are, all right, we're out there in the spirit of the Lord because we're the Lord's mouth. And what are we doing? We're presenting your judgment. Just like you go to court, all right, and they put you on trial, you're on trial. And next is going to be the judgment. You see?
Can I get back here with this? This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 14. "Wherefore thus saith the Lord power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them," man. So, you know, we see Esau Edom's kingdom crumbling right before our eyes, man. You know what I mean? And we see how it's affecting them, man, especially these lower class, middle class Edomites, man. All right? Because truth be told, you know, their house is divided. All right, the elite, they know what's going on. You know, they're wiser than Daniel, and they left the rest of their people in the closet, man. You know, in the dark, basically. Yeah. That's why these people, it's like getting hit by a train on this, you know, blindsided, basically, because they have no idea. Like, you know, they do their own research and they see everything that we're saying is true. You know, some of them are committing suicide and getting bugged out. You know. Yeah,
the Apostle Tahar, he had went into it. He had one of his lessons, and he was saying how he was laughing and snickering. He was like, yeah, these devils are getting scared, man. They're killing themselves.
They're really scared. They really are scared.
And rightfully so.
Yeah.
Because look at what you've done to our people, man, and you continually do it to this day. All right, now I took a picture of an Edomite. You know, she trying to please the poor, of course. But that shit, buying our people like fucking poison at McDonald's, that shit's not gonna rectify the problem. All right, you have to pay with your blood, according to Numbers 35.
And verse 33.
You know, the land has to be cleansed by the blood of you so-called white people. That's what the scripture says. We're not saying this out of our own mind. All right, we're saying it out of the scriptures. You know what?
That's the law.
Exactly, it's in the law. Exactly. This is Numbers 35 and 33. It says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. So that's all you've brought rape, rob, and murder to America. What'd you do to the so-called Native Americans and the so-called Seminole Indians and the so-called Mexicans, who are the tribes of Gad, Reuben, and Issachar? What'd you do? You came over here and you slaughtered them. You killed their women. You raped their women. You killed their men. What they do? They used the babies and split them apart. All right.
They hung women by their feet and cut them wide open and just smashed the baby's head with the horse's hoof.
Yep.
You know?
And that's all going to be required. That's all going to be required in these last days, because you're actually benefiting. You so-called Caucasians, you're actually benefiting off of all that treachery, man.
Well, this is their heaven, you know what I mean? And they live by the sword, so they live nasty, you know what I'm saying? They go around killing everybody, man. They're a walking disease, man. They get everybody out of that ease state, you know? Now people are suffering and mourning, and that's all because Esau, Edom is ruling.
Exactly.
If I may, can I get a couple scriptures?
Go on.
This is Deuteronomy 30 and 7. The Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. You know what I'm saying? It's all the heathens. They've had a part, you know, according to Numbers. First Maccabees 2 and 10. But Esau, Edom, man, you're gonna get it, man. You know, you're gonna get a double portion. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get all that double. And let me get one more back. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, right? That's the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Verse 22, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished. O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Right, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be a translation of kingdoms here, man. You know, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You know, it was that in Second Esdras or First Esdras?
Second Esdras, the 6th chapter.
Yeah, kind of. Right. You know, so you reap what you sow, and you know you've had a perpetual hatred towards us since the beginning, man. You've been trying to murder us and kill us, you know. But now the Lord has put that spirit out here, you know, into the whole earth, man. And He woke up His men, the prophets. Yep. All right, starting with the apostles and elders of GMS on down.
That's right. You know, if I might say, you know, you Edomites, when you walk down the street, you can see it on these Edomites' face, man. You can see that they're worried. You can see that they're stressing. All right. You can, because I do deliveries, and you know, you go into McDonald's and you see them all in McDonald's just enjoying McDeath burgers, man, because your kingdom is falling, man. You know, like 5 years ago, you not see no damn Edomites eating at McDonald's, really. They might stop in there to get a coffee or something like that, or maybe just some French fries. But these Edomites now are eating whole McDonald's meals. Why? Because your money is running out. All right. What does it say in James the 5th chapter? It says your riches are cankered. So now all this is why you don't rule a society in wickedness, because it's gonna come to nothing, because it's not of the Most High, and that's all Esau, Edom, the so-called Caucasian race does. They rule societies in wickedness, all right, in treachery. All right.
Well, yeah, clean contrary to the scriptures, you know, because, you know, through Yahweh Shai is life, you know what I'm saying? He's the word. You know, and they're clean contrary to that. So the balance of that is death, man. The other side of life is death, man. And that's what Esau Edom represents, man.
Death. And that's what's coming from.
Yeah.
You can.
Well, blood's gonna pursue him. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I know I had that. I was.
You want me to get you something?
Yeah, there's a scripture that said blood will pursue thee.
Con. You want me to get it for you?
Sure.
Is it what?
I forgot. I had it in my notes here, bro. I'm driving.
I got you.
It's hard to look at this. It's so I can't. Oh, bear with us one moment while we get the scripture. I
got you.
Oh,
I got you. Ezekiel 35.
yeah, I got it right here. It's 30. I got it right here. Yeah, verse 6 right there. To the point.
You want me to read it for you?
Yeah, go ahead, Bible shit.
I'm gonna start at 5.
Go for it.
This is Ezekiel 35, verse 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
That's right.
Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So what's coming, man? All right, the Lord is preparing you Edomites for a great slaughter. What does it say? The Lord has a great slaughter or sacrifice in Basra.
That's right.
That's the slaughter of you Edomites. This is the present day Basra. This is the stronghold of Edom, America, Babylon the Great. Okay? So what's happening? The Lord's preparing thermonuclear destructive missiles for you. The Lord is preparing the other countries to go to war with you. And also, and Yahweh Shai is waiting to get vengeance on you.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
That's right.
Because the Lord is going to slaughter a lot of you Edomites within those chariots, man, that you're starting to see. All right, you can go on Secure Team 10. You can go on other UFO websites. Those are not even UFOs. Those are the chariots of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, those are the vehicles that are going to be used to slaughter you Edomites and 2/3 of our people and other heathens, man. Why? Because they're in the way and they're in the spirit of you Edomites, man. Everybody wants to be like you. All right, and that and wanting to be like you, that brings forth perpetual sin and wickedness, man. That's that type of spirit, man. And the Lord is gonna vanquish that spirit off the earth, man. Okay, so the Lord didn't forget you Edomites, man. You're not just gonna keep living deliciously like you do now, currently. Okay, this is Amos. This is Amos 1:11. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof." So the Lord's not going to turn away the punishment that's going to come upon you Edomites, man. Okay, you're going to have to pay for what you did. You're going to have to be judged. And we went through it. We're praying for the sins of our forefathers still to this minute, man.
That's right.
Okay, so and the Lord loves us. So what do you think He's going to do to you Edomites, you Caucasians, man? It's going to be even more devastating upon you, man.
Right, Romans 9:13. You know, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated, man.
Con.
You're profane, man. You're outside the temple. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? You and your whole household.
That's right.
So you're gonna do your time and then be eradicated, man.
Man, and it's coming quick too. That's why you Edomites you hurt. Like a lot of the brothers said, you hurt. You Edomites are hurt, bro.
Right.
You can't look. There's what's that guy? The news unit. This dude, you can't combat us in the scriptures, man. Okay? If you want to start a spiritual warfare, you're going to lose. Because we were given the gift of spirituality. You were given the gift of carnality in the sword. So you're not going to beat us, and we're not going to beat you at carnality. We don't even try to. Because it's very futile, because we won't win that. But we got this weapon, the sword of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the truth, man.
All we got to do is wait until the Lord rises up.
God.
You know what I'm saying? God.
That's all we got to do, man. You got something else?
No.
Con, I'm gonna end it here. This is the classic. This is Obadiah. Yeah, this is all we need to go. We just go into the book of Obadiah. There's a whole book just for you Edomites, man.
Yeah, all about your destruction.
God. This is Obadiah 1. Let me see where I'm gonna start. This is Obadiah 1:10. It says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captives his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. So you go to Psalms 83, it tells you Amalek and Edom were they were confederate against us, as well as the other heathen. But you're spearheading that tumult, man, according to Psalms 83. So the Lord is remembering you, because you got all the other heathens going against us, man, hating on us. All right, treating us like shit because they want to be like you, and they see you treating Jake like shit, so they treat Jake like shit. It said, verse 13, it says, thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. This is the Lord talking. Yeah, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. You sacked our temple, you took our gold, you took everything, man, and it's in your vaults to this day, man. Yeah, but the Lord's about to come back and give it all right back to us and slaughter you Edomites. This is what the scriptures is saying. It's reiterated multiple times throughout the scriptures. It says, neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all heathen. All right, mainly you Edomites and 2/3 of our people, man. It says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had never been. All right. So that's the end thereof for all this wickedness that you've and all these atrocities that you've committed across the planet, man. All right. The Lord's gonna cut you off from being a people. All right. The Lord says He's gonna cut you off. And you never, after 1,000 years of your slavery, you're going to be eradicated, man. There shall be none remaining of the house of Esau, man. All right? For Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have spoken it. So that's going to be your recompense. There's no truce that you can present to us. All right? And it's not even to us. There's no truce that you can present to the Most High, man. The Most High has it out for you. Period, point blank. So just get ready for your destruction. All right? Like Lamentations 4 says, rejoice and be glad. All right, so enjoy your kingdom. Do all the drugs you can. Do all the meth. Do all the opioids you can, man. All right, because next stop is judgment and a complete slaughter of your people, man, here in Babylon the Great. Okay? Anything else? Con. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. All right, we want to end it by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. And salutations to Yakim across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom and abad babal.
Shalom.
Shalom.